Hi, I'm Ashley and I'm a first-year veterinary student at St. George's University, and for today's vlog we're going to be talking about the Pharmacology I course offered at SGU that every Term 2 student has to take. So it is a 3 credit hour course. You do meet like once or 4 times a week depending on which week it is. Sorry, you can probably hear the dog breathing pretty hard. I just took her for a walk. I'm also currently home, so new scenery. But to get on with today's video, for the pharmacology course, the professor also does mandatory discussion board questions after each lecture PowerPoint. So be sure to do those because that is worth 4% of your grade. I know it's not worth too much, but it's still enough where it can impact your grade. And gosh, this term we learned over like 300 different drugs for all different species. So we went into so much detail about that. We went into basic pharmacology, including pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics, and then we covered all the drugs besides antibiotics, which is Pharmacology II, and that is for term 3. So I will be doing that next term. Then grading wise, you do get 2 quizzes. For her quizzes, they are very, very specific. So make sure you know pretty much everything there is to know about a drug and about the mechanism of it. Like what type of receptor does it act on? She emphasizes that a lot. Because there are like different mechanisms, like the GABA receptor, nicotinic receptor, muscarinic, so definitely knowing those is very, very important for this course. You also do get 1 midterm and 1 final, and then the discussion board, like I said earlier, is also included in the grade. I did meet with the professor once during the term just to get an idea on how to study for her course, because if you have not seen all of my other videos on my pharmacology experience or are not on the Facebook page, I was completely failing the course before the final exam hit. So I was beyond nervous that I was not going to pass the class and ended up having to go back like early to do a resit exam or retake the entire term. And I didn't want to do that, so I didn't drop it. I didn't decel on my own. I in fact actually passed the course. I found out a couple days ago that I passed term 2, so now I'm officially moving on to term 3. But it was very nerve-wracking going into the exam, but I ended up doing well on the final exam despite not doing very well throughout the entire term. But I worked really hard with the professor. I worked with the learning strategists at the campus just to get an idea on what I could work on, and it seemed to help. I made my own drug list, so that's also another recommendation I would include. Pharmacology is just, I don't know, if any of you work in like a clinical setting, maybe if you have some extra time, you might want to start doing like searching up the drugs that you're using or that the doctor is using to prescribe to the patients, just so you can get an idea on what the drug actually is used for, what are some of the side effects, what type of receptor does it act on. Is it like a oral tablet? Is it injectable? So those are kind of important to know as well. At least for Pharmacology I, we didn't have to know the dosage yet, but I'm assuming for Pharmacology II, we probably will have to, but that is going to be in a different video because I will specifically talk about Pharmacology II course because it does seem like you guys enjoy these types of videos. If you don't, please let me know down in the comments, and it's perfectly fine either way. But I am home for the summer now, so I am going to close off the Pharmacology 1 course video here. And if you guys do have any questions or concerns, please let me know down in the comments. And I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next vlog.